Hello, everybody. Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me today with his Oregon Panther shirt. Go Panthers. It's Aaron Richardson, the mayor. Now,
Hello.
do you work
Thanks
for
for
the
having me.
do you work for the Oregon School District,
I
or are they paying you to wear the shirt today?
I work for the school district. I'm actually coaching fourth grade basketball for the district as well. I'm very invested.
Those kids have to be quite honored that you're the mayor, but during the game, you're coach, right? Do you allow them to call you mayor, coach?
They can call me anything they want. It doesn't mean that they listen any better just because I'm the mayor.
Either do we. Just because you're the mayor. Oh man. Well,
It's fun.
happy holidays, and yeah, that would be. If I knew just a little bit more about any sport, I would be happy to coach because you're really just building the you know. But you got to have some sporting knowledge or skills, and obviously I'm got the skill of
Nothing.
bar pool or something.
Don't take the kids
Darts.
to bars.
You're right.
That's not good.
Jackpot, and I'm a dad too, so think that through. Happy holidays to you. It's been a crazy year again. Being mayor, we talked about this last year. Being mayor during a pandemic, you never signed up for a pandemic, did you? And it's I think you've handled everything pretty well. But as we kind of look back at 2021, what are some things that come to mind for you as we close out the year?
It's been a busy year like always. I think every year is busy. We got a new city administrator, new police chief, a bunch of new additions coming for staff. And so it's not only kind of thinking about how we operate still in the pandemic, but also starting to look towards the future because Town of Madison is coming next October and really trying to set ourselves up, which we've been really working towards the last couple of years. So I think, looking back this year, it is really a lot of stuff happened. Finished Fish Hatchery Road and great development, great year, really, even though it was very busy. But we also set ourselves up for next year. And I think that's really key for me is that we're going into next year. It's going to be another busy year, a lot of big things happening. However, I think we're in good shape.
Was there any surprises this year? I mean, we were lucky enough that we had vaccines that had come through, we're working, and knock on wood, we're still here, we're all still here, we're all still moving, but overall, is there things that like, wow, can't believe it happened, or wow, here we are?
I think I'm just really excited about Fish Hatchery Road being done. I think that's such a huge infrastructure piece that really is going to, I think, spur on a lot of development and growth in the city. And it went well. It went very well. There weren't any major issues or problems with it. Now when you go down that road, we've already seen some redevelopment. We've seen some businesses invest in that corridor, and more of that is going to happen. And I think that's really critical for us to have a healthy city, is to have a healthy Fish Hatchery Road.
Well, it's the future. I mean, and it's not just a generic statement. I mean, it plowed the way for development, the gateway of the city, and uh, uh, transportation. Like, there's that T word in there, transportation. It opens that up as well. So we know that from the years of planning, and definitely excited about that. We'll talk about some of the events here in the near future. First one, in quite the acting job, I must say, is the Holiday Lights tour is coming up. You and Santa go back a long ways, eh?
It was fun recording that with Santa. It was great, encouraging people to come out for the Holiday Light Show. Last year was the first year we did it. It was very popular. Doing it again this year. It is officially the 18th. Next Saturday, the 18th, is when you're really supposed to go and vote after that. The map will come out late next week. Well, it depends, I guess, when you're seeing this. But around the 15th, 16th, 17th, around there is when the map will come out. You can drive around, check out all the houses, go online, vote for one you think is best. Started last year, is super popular. I'm excited to see all the houses this year.
I've been saying on this show for quite a bit that the residents, there are some residents that make Clark Griswold look like, that's nothing. Wait till you see what I got going on over here. Like, there's some pretty special light setups.
Yeah, I was really impressed last year. I think that's one of the reasons why I don't decorate the outside of my house is because it's a slippery slope. I'm going to start, and then I'm not going to want to be the worst house on the block or the worst house in the neighborhood or the worst house in the city. And so I'm going to go to Clark Griswold, and that's just not good.
Aaron, they did make these. I'm not going to use the word lazy, but they got the projection things now. Like you could have really just put that in your lawn and been, here we go, we're doing this, or inflatables.
No, I'm not going to easy button it. I'm going to put the lights everywhere. I got a big pine tree in the front yard, decorate that up. I got a big roof to put a Santa and some sleigh and reindeer, and it'd get out of control.
It sounds like you have this all planned out, so maybe in the future.
I've thought about it, it's true. And then some kind of theme, I like to have a theme. I know a family who does a nativity scene that's Star Wars themed. So, some kind of theme is always fun as well. But I just haven't wanted to make that commitment because I know that once I start, I'm not going to do it halfway. It's not going to be the easy projection. It's going to be a little too much.
Yeah, I think it's a good house when you're coming down the street during the tour. Mind you, if you go on it, you'll see all these cars lined up, and you're like, all right, well, I definitely want to go down that street because there's something going on. But the bright lights and, I mean, it's like I said, it's pretty amazing. So it's a fun event, and glad it's back this year. And again, there is a prize for this. 6 to 9 is the viewing day on the 18th, but you got a big prize for the winner from local businesses in Fitchburg. So it'll be pretty sweet. Turning to business, let's turn to some business. We're just having fun today. Let's have some business in here. As we work into the new year, we obviously got Town of Madison. We'll be talking a lot about that in the coming year. But ARPA funds, a lot of people may have heard of this. First off, what are they and what will be happening in the new year?
ARPA stands for American Rescue Plan Act, and municipalities throughout the country got these funds kind of trying to help with COVID and to really reinvigorate communities throughout the country. We got a little over $3 million as a city. And so now that our budget is done and passed and complete, now we're using this money, and there's some restrictions, and they're still finalizing that, but really using that to figure out, okay, how can we use this to make the city better? Maybe we can use this money instead of tax dollars for certain projects. And so that's going to be a process similar to our regular budget process. End of January, I'll come out with, actually it might be the first week in February, I'll come out with kind of my recommendations, and then the council can provide changes to that. Obviously want to get some input from the community, much like we do with the budget. And so I'm really excited about that. I know one of the things we looked at and we think can do things with this money is some of the kind of flooding issues we have throughout the city. We have certain projects out there that we want to do, and we should be able to use this money for some of those. And so I'm excited about doing some of that stuff because there's a few areas in the city that really need some help.
Yeah, there are restrictions certainly to it. So, obviously that'll play a major decision role in this. But, it'd be nice relief, and hopefully we can get some projects done with that. So we'll watch the selection process, and it will unfold right here on Fact TV. That's so awesome. All right, end of the year message, my friend. As you wrap up, this is the time. Pull it out of your pocket. What is your final message as we wrap up this year?
I think, like most years, it's really one of thanks. Thanks for the residents. Thanks to the staff. Thanks to my fellow elected officials. Everyone puts a lot of work into everything in the city, and everyone really wants to make this the best community possible. And it is a great community, and that's really what I'm excited about. We were able to get not too normal, but closer to normal this year, which is fantastic. For myself, it's being able to do some of the fun stuff again, some of the ribbon cuttings and grand openings and things like that. But be able to see a thriving community, to me, that's what is really exciting. And be able to lead that and have people that have entrusted me with that. So I'm just really thankful for having this opportunity to lead the city I grew up in, work with a lot of great people throughout the city, and really represent a lot of great residents as well.
Yeah, it's been quite the year, Aaron, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying, it's been a good year, and appreciate all your work, and you'll come back next year?
I'm coming back. Are you coming back?
I haven't decided. No, I can't. Wait a minute. I have to come back. What am I talking about?
I hope you're coming back.
I am. I'm set. And by the time you come back, we'll have a new look for you next year. So we're excited about that. So
you doing a makeover? Dyeing your hair, shaving the beard?
Andrew, show him the snowman. That's what I'm going to do. That's the figure that we're getting away from this, and we're going to the snowman person. So that's where we're going. No, it's a new look. You'll like it. We're calling it a corporate look. More corporate.
Okay.
But Talking Fitchburg will last and continue on.
All right.
You'll be the host someday. I won't be doing it. As soon as you're not mayor, you're switching over to the host of this.
Am I? Okay.
You didn't know that, but
All right.
I got the paperwork right here. Yeah, this guy. That's the future.
Nice. All right.
All right. Well, happy holidays to you. Thank you for being here, and
Thanks
Yeah.
for having me as always. Happy holidays.
it's so casual. You just make it so casual. I don't know. I like
You want me to be more formal?
No, I don't.
Happy holidays,
Happy
sir.
holidays.
We're official.
I'm the mayor. Got it. All right. We'll take a quick break. We'll see the guy next year. You're watching Talking Pittsburgh.